hosted by Thomas McQuillan and George Gibson.
So guys, welcome back to the virtual party. Episode, what should we call this, 9?
9 or 10.
Should we call this 9?
Call it 9.
So if you don't know, we had a recorded episode with William Thompson. But because of
technical difficulties,
we have lost that. The only clip you have online is literally us doing the challenge with him.
Yeah,
and
we'll put up one more clip, but we're not in it. So
we're not in it. So it's just gonna be William's face. So if you love William so much, then you'll get his clip. So we're back with a brand new episode, guys.
We are, and we're in a new location.
And we're in a new location. So as you can see, it says "Be Good," only because this is the best coffee shop in East Belfast.
It's number one.
Not even East Belfast, in
the UK.
In the UK, we're in Audacity coffee shop along the Beersbridge Road in Belfast.
So come check it out.
Come check it out. Not only do they do great coffees, guys, they do events as well. Like they host like this local comedy gig when is it?
We're doing it every month at the moment.
Every month. Well, there you go. So every month here in Audacity Coffee. So go check it out. So George, I want to bring up a couple of topics first. First of all, the Marvels.
The Marvels. Oh dear.
Okay, I have not seen it. I do not wish to see it, and I don't think I ever will. Thoughts?
Well, okay, the Marvels. So, if you don't know, the Marvels is. We haven't seen it yet. It's what do you call her? Captain Marvel. What's her name?
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. And then
Monica Rambeau is your black woman, and then it's
who's the other one? Miss Marvel or something?
Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and Monica Rambeau. Yes, that's them.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So it's kind of like the Avengers, but
female
cast. I haven't seen it, but I will say it's apparently it's the lowest opening in Marvel.
Opening in any Marvel film, yeah, because like apparently it actually did worse than Doctor Strange. Yes. And the Multiverse of Madness. It's done worse than that, and it's done worse than
It's done worse than The Flash, which is not good.
Yeah. So why is that so? George, I believe is because of this woke agenda.
Yeah.
Thoughts? Thoughts?
Yeah. Look, I mean,
I'm all for equal rights and all that sort of stuff, but it comes to a point where it's almost being thrown down your throat.
Do you know what I think it is? If they were good characters, okay, Captain Marvel. If the movie was her movie was very good, I enjoyed it. Yes. I didn't like the
Marvel series. I liked her in Endgame as well. Yeah. She pretty much had. If it was just her against Thanos, she could easily defeat him in one go.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, she's a good character. Yes. Now, so we haven't seen the movie. We can't say, but. Based on what people are saying, like they need to create the characters good. They need to write them well. Yeah. Then I'll be happy enough of it. But I just feel like they're not putting in the effort anymore. I just don't feel that.
No, apparently there has been a rumor that Kevin Feige has actually realized. He has actually came to his senses and has decided to actually postpone some of the projects so they can write better movies.
They take their time and they make the shows more written well. That's all right with me.
So far, they have literally just been right. We need to get another one out there, quick, and obviously that resulted in She-Hulk. Do I need to say any more about She-Hulk?
It's just the cash cow.
Yeah. They're just
making them too quickly.
Exactly. So with that out of the way, let's just finish off that topic. Would I see it? Maybe, just because it's a Marvel film. I know what the results will be.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get my hopes up, sort of thing. So that's end that. Right, George. Something else came up on TikTok that I saw the other night. Giants, yeah. You want to talk about that?
Yes, but first of all, we need to bring on our guest.
No, I want us to talk about this first.
Okay. We'll get
our opinion about this first.
Right.
So, if you don't know what we're on about, there has been a new TikTok video recently that has emerged, and this guy in Oregon. It sounds like a Pokemon. Origami. In Oregon, this man has discovered, it seems to be a door.
Yeah, and apparently he saw an eye staring out of the door, but I don't know about that. We'll see.
What's your thoughts on it? Well, first of all, Giants, real or not?
My mind is open to anything, you know.
Giants, real or not?
Well, yeah, if Giants are real. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you know, it's been around since biblical times. And
evidence, though?
Oh, there's plenty of evidence. They just hide it. There's so much evidence for Giants, yeah. I just want to have no. There is a lot of evidence for it, but it's been swept under the rug, and I think I know why. But I won't get into it. No.
Okay, we'll get into that.
No, well, we'll get into it later. But what I want to say is, I'm open to that being a giant, but what I think it is, I think it's a secret government facility.
Right.
I think that's why the people who are there be followed.
The door itself.
Yeah, it's
you think that's a secret?
yeah, it's an entrance to some kind of secret facility.
Or do you not believe that it actually is like where a giant actually lives?
I think the Giants have been wiped out.
Well, remember there was that other TikTok of a guy who saw the giant on top of the mountain. Next thing you know, he got killed. Yeah. Well, what about that? Proof?
Speculation.
Well, let's bring on a guy who might have an opinion on this. So, guys, we call him the BFG because he is the local giant of East Belfast. You might have seen his TikTok videos, guys. He is the guy who shouts down the phone along his videos. And he is also doing a lot of prank videos. Guys, please welcome on board Matt. Come on down.
Thanks for having me on.
No worries. Right, so, Matt, giants real or not?
Yes.
After seeing that video,
Yeah.
yes, I think I probably would believe in it.
Yeah. Do you believe that it is what George said, like a secret government facility, or do you actually believe like this is a giant's house, or like where he lives, or where he
Yeah.
lives?
I would say maybe a secret government facility.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. No, I was talking off camera. I was talking to George about this. Yes, maybe it's a secret government facility, right? But what if it's leading down to the center of the earth?
Yeah, I could be right.
Yes, he doesn't.
Possibility.
He doesn't agree. He doesn't agree. Why?
Just drilling the hole. They open the door and then just
Yeah, they
drill the
just
hole
decide to drill
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, I think if there is like
You know, the bottom of the earth. If they drill down there, there's like little people walking around, like little hobbits. That's
What if it's Wakanda?
Wakanda.
I was going to make a racial comment, but we've already got banned, so. Well, we're saying no more.
So if we got your beard shaved, would you lose your ability to scream in your TikToks? That's my question.
I don't know.
Is
I
that,
might lose.
do you believe that's what
I might lose my
sells?
strength.
Do you believe that's what sells your videos a lot? Is the beard? Because obviously it's a lot more better than mine. Do you think that's what that's what gets you the attention? Is the beard and all that sort of stuff? Do you believe?
I'm not sure. I just feel comfortable having
Yeah,
it.
yeah, nice.
Not a lot of people do suit beards, but I'd say
Yeah.
I'd say if you can grow one,
Yeah.
if you feel good in it.
George,
keep
can
it.
you grow a beard?
Well, yeah, but I felt like shaving. I enjoy shaving. It's like a relaxing experience.
George, why do you have a hat on?
It's well, let's just say I blind the camera if I took my hat off.
George, I'm already blinding the camera. Even Jamie's blinding the camera. He's behind the camera. He's a great.
I was going to wear my hat, but I decided to take it off.
Go on, George. Show the people. Go on. Go on. No, the whole thing. There you go. Bald and beautiful.
It's not even bad.
well, it's all right.
All right, we need to talk about your
Yes.
your prank videos
Yes,
because we want to get on board with that as well. You know,
what made you want to do it in the first place?
I think I saw a lot. I saw a lot of the American ones.
Yes, yeah.
I like doing the different fart videos.
Like in Walmarts and stuff? Yeah.
Walmarts, yes, and the certain ones that I did in Tesco,
Yeah.
even though they are just like short clips, because some of them I was doing on my own, but
Yeah.
then some of them I was doing with a guy out of my work.
Right.
So he was recording them. So just whatever sort of reactions that I could get from people.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a good reaction, I wouldn't have used it. But yeah. But a lot of them, some of them that I had put up, like they were pretty good. So yeah.
Nice. Well,
Whenever you do get that good reaction
Yeah.
from someone, you're like, that was a good one.
do you have any ideas for future videos? Like, is there going to be another fart one, or like, do you have like any future plans for more prank videos?
See, I'd love to go in the library.
Okay.
'Cause I have like a few good cameras set up,
Yep.
that are well hidden, and
Yep.
it's just about finding a certain area, like to get the camera set up. I could be somewhere over,
Yep.
where there's like a lot of people, and it's just about getting the
Yep.
perfect shot.
Yep.
And then just getting that good reaction.
yeah.
would you do the one where you're on the laptop? Have you guys seen the one where you're on the laptop and then they're playing like a porn video or something, and then the headphones aren't connected, and then it's so embarrassing. Like, I don't think I could do that.
Like that as well.
What would you say is better regarding your content? Do you think your prank videos are your best, or do you think it's the ones of you like screaming down the phone?
See, I think it just depends on, because like certain times whenever you post videos on TikTok, it doesn't get that many
Yes,
views.
yeah.
Obviously, I just do it for the enjoyment.
Yes,
So
yeah.
just because I like doing it. So
Yeah. And which one do you prefer doing though? The pranks or that?
I love doing the prank ones.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'd say that would be my favorite one.
I do enjoy the ones of you starting. Like there's one where it was like I think you uploaded recently. And it was like it might
The
be
work one?
No, it might be one of your old ones where it was like you knocking at the door and you answering and it's about
Oh,
the delivery or
That
something.
was
like
me pretending to be an acid
Yeah.
driver.
I love that one. That
Yeah.
was hilarious. I love that one.
So, where would you see yourself like in the future with TikTok or any other social media platform that comes up? Like, what's your ultimate goal? Is it just to enjoy uploading, or
Yeah, pretty much just to enjoy uploading them and doing as much of them as I can. Obviously, while trying to working a full-time job as well.
Yeah.
Try and do it at least a couple of days a week.
Okay.
So, yeah, just see what I can get done.
Nice.
Right, so this is a tough question especially because we're in a coffee shop.
oh no, what's he gonna say now?
What is your favorite coffee?
Oh,
Probably be double espresso.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
or an americano.
Strong
Yeah.
choices. Strong choices.
Tough
George,
choice.
George, your favorite coffee?
I like the weakest coffee possible. Like, so when I make a coffee,
Pretty much just sugar.
yeah. So when I make a coffee, I fill it up maybe quarter way with coffee, and then I just pour the rest with milk, and then just throw it in five.
Is that why you're still all bloody?
Well, that could be another medical reason for that. You know, maybe it's just not maybe
Because you keep on drinking sugar, that's why.
yeah.
I actually have a decent cup of coffee, like Matt said, like a strong black americano. Yeah.
I never put sugar in the mic.
Oh yeah. Say if you put sugar in it, I always believe if you put sugar in coffee, something's wrong. That's what I always believe. You should never put sugar in coffee. That's a choice, but I'm saying, but like if for the perfect coffee, you shouldn't be putting sugar in it. That means it's bad coffee. Like I mean, like some people say, oh yes, it's a preference. I like my coffee sweet, but there's specific coffees that have sweetness in it. So why not just go for that? Like say for example, you have an americano with a little bit of milk, and you see someone pour like 5 sachets of sugar into the coffee. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like that's a perfectly good americano, and you're just ruining that with sugar.
I agree.
So for me, if you don't know, I love mine 50-50. I do love my strong coffee. I do like my sweet coffee, but I love the like in between coffee where it's like a little bit strong, a little bit sweet. So that's why I usually go for mochas.
Nice.
Yeah, mochas. Now, another tough question. Just keep in mind that we're in Audacity Coffee Shop. What is your favorite coffee shop in Belfast?
Oh well, keep in mind that you are technically locked in here. So I mean, you know.
Jimmy has the shotgun behind him.
Well, this is my first time being
Yes.
at Audacity, and I have to say that was a really good americano that I had. So
Nice.
yes,
Nice.
Well, let's just say Jamie isn't watching. What would be your other favorite coffee shop?
probably maybe. I'm not even sure. Not even sure. to
Would
be
you
honest.
be a coffee snob? Would you go around a lot or?
I don't go around. I don't go around a lot. No, I go to Starbucks occasionally
Okay.
with my wife.
Yes.
Cafe Nero the odd time as well, but I don't really have a specific. I mainly have coffee at my house, so
Yes.
just make a coffee at home. So that pretty much sets me up for the whole day.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
George, favorite coffee shop?
Audacity. I mean,
Let's just, like I said, let's imagine Jamie's not here and not looking at us.
no. There's a lot of good coffee shops in the area. There's new ones springing up all the time, which is brilliant. You
There's
know.
a new one literally just down the road that's just opened up. We haven't been to there yet.
We haven't been there. Like I was saying, I said it in here before. It's good to support local businesses and create an atmosphere, and
I mean,
it's brilliant.
There's obviously there's this whole issue with AI springing up, like, and we were talking about this before in the podcast, where it's like it might come to the point where AI will literally serve your coffee. There won't be that human interaction anymore, which is a scary thought.
I wouldn't support that, and I think we're going to be in big trouble with money soon as well. If they take away cash, and it's just going to be your online banking and your online payments, they can monitor everything. They can see everything you're buying.
Yeah.
So I think we should all start using cash more.
But then there's the whole thing with germs and COVID. They're like, oh, if you touch anything, you're going to get infected and all that sort of stuff. I think that was why they were getting rid of it.
That wasn't why. The reason is that was an excuse to get rid of cash completely. There's more to it than you think.
I'm so used to using my card, so
I know I say it, but I use my card all the time as well. I actually use my card in here.
Palestine, Israel.
No.
We're getting into this bullshit, right? So, what is your thoughts on the war?
This feels a bit.
wrong.
Well, let me start. I'll start with that one. I'll start with that.
Just remember what happened back in 1940s. Just keep that in mind.
No. Right. Listen.
as depressing as the news is, I don't even watch it. So
I mean, I just don't like war in general. I don't want, in most wars, it's not actually the most victimized people in a war is the civilians, because they get killed more than the soldiers actually do. So I just don't like seeing civilians caught in crossfires.
Yes.
I have family in Ukraine as well, and it's just horrible to see. But at the same time, I don't say all Russian people are evil.
So it's like saying like all Germans are evil.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Obviously, not all of them are evil. Some
No,
them
of
were
course not.
Nazis
Like back in World War II, I'm sure most of the citizens didn't even want it. You don't know what they're thinking. It's like, say if Northern Ireland went to war,
What they have is called the rats. It's called the troubles. Can they say?
No, but I'm just saying example. It's like I wouldn't support it. And I wouldn't want other people to hate me. So,
But now let's say if it's coming from a political standpoint, who do you think is more in the right?
well, I mean,
Obviously, people on TikTok are all agreeing that it's Palestine that are in the right.
well,
But just also remember, they probably practically started the whole thing back in 1940.
well, they started this. Obviously, the Hamas, they went in and they attacked the Israelis, and so they're retaliating. But it's just a shame the civilians get caught.
That's the whole tragedy.
That's just why I just don't want any war to happen. But we will always have war because of sin. That's what it is. So that's ending on a very depressing note.
Well, let's just change it up. Matt, when was the last time you went out for a drink?
for a drink,
Oh,
I
A
haven't-
proper night out. A proper night out.
proper night out.
Oh, aye.
Probably for
We won't tell your wife, don't worry.
No.
so the last time I got properly drunk was back in 2015. I haven't had a drink since then.
Wow.
I've had like a couple of sips
Yes,
of my wife's drink.
Yeah.
Like even whenever I got married,
Yeah.
I didn't even have a drink. So
Not even on your
No.
wedding night.
no, not even on our
wow.
wedding night.
Fair
We
play.
got married in New York.
Oh,
in
very nice.
Central Park.
Oh,
and
very nice.
It was incredible.
Very nice.
We'd do it all again if we could.
Yeah.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah.
George, when was your last time drinking?
Probably 6-7 months. Yeah. I don't see.
Was that before or after you got broken up with?
Well, everyone relapses, but like, no, I don't. I went through a phase where I wanted to party and all that, but I don't want to do that anymore. So what's the point? Just you can just enjoy. If you enjoy life and you enjoy, you can enjoy yourself without drinking, and you can. And if you rely on it too much, it'll give you a false confidence, and you won't be able to do your own thing.
But what have I told you before? You can still enjoy a pint, and talk amongst friends in the bar.
As long as you don't overdo it, yes.
Yes. So why can't you just do that?
Because I don't want to. That's it.
What would you rather do? Would you rather be out with friends having a nice quiet pint, or would you be underneath your bed playing your DS wanking off?
Well, that's a bit graphic, but no, I can join my friends and I have a coffee. That'll do me.
But what if we said, George, come out with us to Bill House tonight, beer, now?
No, I wouldn't have a beer. I'd have a Coke or.
But what if we say a single beer? Why? Do you think? Because do you associate beer with picking up girls?
No, I just don't. I don't like drinking anymore, and that's it.
Because he knows I know I'm talking the truth. He knows I'm talking the truth.
So
I would be our way as well.
Yeah, okay.
If I'm ever out, like me and my wife ever go out for dinner, I just have water.
Yes.
Yeah. Just because I drive us both out, so
Yes.
that's it.
well, that's good. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
How about exercises? Because obviously you're a big guy like myself. Working out, gym. What gym do you go to?
My garage gym.
All right, yeah. Keeping it free. Yeah, nice. What's the heaviest you can lift?
Here we go.
The heaviest that I lifted years ago probably would have been, my heaviest deadlift was 260 kilos. Like that was for a few reps.
Right.
Obviously obviously I couldn't do that now
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm a bit older. I don't really want to. I don't really want to do those sort of weights now.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well,
I'm just sort
take,
of
say for example, it's not deadlifts. Say it's just a normal like doing your curls. What will be the heaviest
Yeah.
curls you can do?
heaviest curls. Probably be 50 kilos for reps.
Okay,
nice.
that's not
Yeah.
bad. That's not bad.
So for barbell curls,
Yeah.
I would barbell curls. I never would have done like low reps.
Right.
It always would have been like reps to failure.
Yes.
So
yeah.
the most that I would have tried to get would maybe been like 12 reps to failure.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah. Because
So-
usually the people they say like as soon as you're starting to feel that like oh I can't do this anymore,
Yeah.
you should actually push
Yes,
through that
that's
sort of
it.
thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Just keep going because that's what activates muscle growth.
yeah.
So
yeah.
Did you ever watch World's Strongest Man?
I love World's Strongest Man. Yeah.
Would you ever compete? Would you ever compete?
Probably wouldn't compete because too much involved.
Okay. Okay.
A lot of
Strain. I mean, like when these guys lift, Thomas, you see, like you can see their veins
Yeah,
popping
yeah,
out, and I think for long-term health, it's not a good idea. It's really not.
I can imagine your dad doing that.
Back in the day, yes,
he
Dad
could
would have
have done-
done.
he could have done
My
it.
dad's 6'2".
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's 6'2".
Same height as us.
No, we're like.
Maybe because he's
How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Right. We need to stand. No, well, we need to stand next to him and see, because I thought we were about 5'10" or something, but well,
The metric system's all screwed up. So
no, but my dad's 6'2", and he back in the day, oh yeah, he would have been a tough guy. Oh yeah. But it's such a dangerous sport. World's Strongest Man. You know, it's who's your favorite?
Probably my favorite would be Martin Leasis. I think his second name is
yeah.
He's
He won it.
massive. Yeah. I think he won it. Was it once that he won it?
He won it once.
Or a couple of times?
He won it once, about 2020 or something.
Yeah. See, I only watched the highlights of it. You know, like coming up to Christmas time. So yeah.
Because the winner would have already been decided by now. They put it out like 6 months after. So I like Half Thor Bjornsson, the mountain.
I'll be yes from Game of Thrones. Yeah, from Game of Thrones. Yeah,
met him in Belfast.
yeah, because nice.
Got a picture with him. No. He would take the top of him. But I met him outside. Just met him outside Argento.
okay.
Was able to get a picture with him.
Nice.
Like the amount of people that were walking past him and staring at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
'cause
just, they were just too scared
ju-
to go.
just because he
approach
was the
him.
giant,
Yeah.
obviously.
6'8" or something.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
no one's that high here.
And
There's
he's,
like-
he's the world's strongest man, is he not? Or
He
so
was, yeah,
yeah.
He also got deadlifted 501 kilos. So
That's all
yeah.
right. Unbelievable.
Was he not the one on? I think I saw a clip where he lifted a car or something like that off the ground.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say that he would have done that as well.
He's a boxer now. He's getting in the box. What do you make of all these?
Here we go, Logan
Now,
Paul
because
again.
we're talking about Logan Paul. What do you make of all these like celebrities who do
they could
other
box,
things,
yeah.
and now they're like? Do you think part of it's a sellout where they go into these big money boxing matches, or do you think it's a good thing?
I would say leave it to the real fighters to fight. Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, Logan Paul and Jake Paul were wrestlers. They were wrestlers back in high school, and like it was a profession of theirs. They were wrestlers, so in a way, they are athletic. KSI though, no. KSI, no.
Yeah.
You know,
thinks he can.
Yes, he also thinks he can rap, but the only thing good is Prime. Now, to be fair, I do like Prime. It's nice. It is nice. It's nice. It's nice, but like I'm trying to cut out. It is addictive. Like you can have a ball and you'll be up until like 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever. But it is nice. It is nice. It's I would call it water, like flavored water. It is literally flavored water, but it has like caffeine in it and all that sort of stuff.
Sort of like the Volvic water.
That's pretty much what it is. It's literally like flavored water with like caffeine in it. It's nice. It is nice. Have you seen? Now, I think we talked about it on Josh's podcast. What do you think about the KSI versus Tommy Fury fight?
See, I watched part of it.
Yeah. What do you think?
Didn't really think much of it.
Hugging match. Hugging match.
Yeah.
I didn't really think much of it.
Yeah.
I did notice that they were clenching a lot.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
wasn't really a fight. It was like two toddlers trying to just slap each other.
Did you ever get in any school fights back when you were in school?
Just one school fight, yeah, but it was I felt so bad for it. Obviously, we're friends now.
Okay.
If we saw each other out on the street,
Yeah.
we'd chat away to each other. But
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
just somebody said one thing, and then obviously, just things got heated,
Yeah,
and just things you do when you're young and stupid. So
We went to we went to quite a violent school. I would say violent school. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's violent. I mean, it's a typical high school. Even Ashfield Boys was violent. Jack was telling me.
Yeah,
We went to Prairie.
in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Technically, it's an integrated.
Is it? Yeah, integrated. Yeah.
I remember.
Even though I feel like I wasn't welcomed, but you know.
Yeah. I remember that there was this girl. I can't remember her name. Well, maybe we shouldn't do names.
No, say names. Go on, say a name. Say a name. Say a name.
But there was this. She had blonde hair.
So pretty much
Pretty much every no, but she was in. We were in the playground during lunch, and I remember she was beating the hell out of this guy.
Jamal.
No, it wasn't him. It was this other guy, and they were punching each other. I mean, really, like, speaking of chaos, it's more than that. Like, they were punching each other in the face, and she was holding her own. To be fair,
I think I might.
do you remember
I think I
that?
might
That was
know
a
who you
long
are.
time ago.
Was she older or younger, or same age?
I don't
I
know.
think I might remember.
I don't know. But don't say any names. But I
I
think.
think I know who you're on about.
Yeah. But
Yeah. But
I mean, that's not something you want to see when you're growing
Yes,
up. You know, like,
I wouldn't say it was an awful school.
yes, it
It
was.
was just. A
There was
typical high
rats in the school. There was
You
like
realise there's rats.
mice and rats,
George,
and it was
you realise there was rats in Ashfield Boys? They're called boys. flipping. Everybody who came out of there are now drug dealers or flipping rappers. Speaking of rappers, right?
Do you remember playing rugby?
I do remember playing
Yeah.
rugby. It was fun.
Did you ever play rugby?
I never played rugby.
No.
I was more in the. So back in school, I was mainly in the running.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did a lot of running, like
Very nice.
cross country running.
Yeah. Very
yeah.
nice. Very nice.
And then I found the gym.
Yeah.
So-
Nice.
Just got more in the gym.
Nice.
Have you travelled much?
I've been to. So I've been to America a few times.
Yeah,
I've been to Florida.
Nice.
Been to New York as well a couple of times. Gran Canaria. Quite a few places actually. Yeah.
Awesome. I was born in Africa.
Oh, were
I thought you were born in Ukraine.
No, I was born in Africa, but I have family in Ukraine and all that. Yeah.
But you're also born here.
No, well, you can only be born in one place, Thomas.
But you're from here.
Well, I'm from here. Yeah.
Yeah, I did always wonder whereabouts you were both from because you're well spoken. Like you don't.
Thank you.
You're very, like you're both very, very well spoken. So
Compared to my street.
Yeah. Well, Thomas is from here, but yeah, he tried to avoid those kind of those kind of people, you know.
Whenever I moved into where I live now, it was just this typical. You see them every day around Belfast, and I didn't want to associate myself with them. And like obviously we went to Prairie, so like my childhood upbringing was like around people like that, and they didn't really speak like that. They're more mature. I wouldn't say mature, but like the way they talk.
Different area.
Yeah, it was a different area, so like that was why I don't really talk the way you would see people out there, you know.
Yeah.
George, how about you?
Well, I have an interesting story, but from Africa, lived in Ukraine a bit when I was a kid, then came here just as the troubles ended, 1999. And then stay here pretty much since, and
excellent.
yeah, no, I can't complain about Northern Ireland. I can't complain. I haven't had any problems.
Can you move back to Africa and just stay there?
Probably not.
And just stay there. Why?
I'm too pale. I
Good,
burn. I don't
good.
like the heat.
Because no one wants you here.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I mean, especially the girls anyway. They don't want you here. No, actually, you know what? Go over to Edinburgh.
Yeah. See my girlfriend in Edinburgh. Yeah.
Tell us about that. How's that going?
Going well.
When are you gonna pop the?
Oh no, there. Keep it private.
It's a nice topic. I mean, like.
No, well, how about your dating life? How's that
Yeah, it's going well. Yeah,
Yeah,
going to the
yeah.
clubs, pick up girls and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Act your age.
I am acting my age. It's called being 20s.
Just go to coffee shops and enjoy yourself.
All right. So we were talking obviously about Marvel movies. What has been the recent movie you've seen?
In general,
can't even remember.
Just in general, yeah.
The recent Marvel film that I have seen.
not
Avengers.
not-
Have you
not-
seen Avengers?
Yes, I've seen all the
Right,
Avengers.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's been a while. It was a while ago since I watched them all. So
Yeah,
yeah, I can't remember the recent one that I watched.
Endgame? I think the last one's called Endgame.
Possibly Endgame. Yeah. Hmm.
It all went downhill from there, so you're lucky.
Yeah.
You're lucky, yeah.
They went downhill from there. But like, what would be like the recent film you've seen, like apart from Marvel, just any movie?
Yeah. We watched so many films. I can't even remember what the latest one was that we watched.
She-Hulk. Good thing. What was the recent thing you've seen, George?
In Marvel or just
No,
anything?
just
What's the recent show I've seen? I've seen One Piece. That's a good series on Netflix.
That's not a movie. I'm saying movie.
Well,
What's the recent
a
movie
movie,
you've seen? Yeah,
uh,
movie. Last movie I seen was, what was it? It was we saw it in the Strand. What was it? Did I see it in the Strand? Yes. No.
Oh yeah, the nuclear thing. What was it
It
called?
wasn't Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer,
No,
Oppenheimer.
It wasn't Oppenheimer. Oh, well, last movie I saw was Martin Scorsese's new film, Killers of the Flower Moon. It's very good. It's very long, but Martin Scorsese movies are always long. But it's about the whole Native American sort of thing. So the Native Americans, they struck oil, and of course, you know, the white people, as soon as they see oil, they're like, oh, money, 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 and they take over, and it's all about, you know, revenge and killings and stuff like that. It's very pretty cool. Scorsese has like a wee cameo at the end, which is very nice. But that's probably the last movie I saw. What was yours?
Well, it would have been Oppenheimer.
Was it Oppenheimer?
Good, yeah, pretty good. Sad.
It's sad because it's scary because it could come true.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I mean, the way things are going, it could be a nuclear war.
hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Russia, Putin.
Our podcast will bring peace. This podcast will.
Peace to war, but not to women. Oh yeah. We're
Sounds-
going down this road again.
No, we're not going down
yeah.
this road.
Oh yeah.
How hard do you think it is to sort of get yourself out there in Northern Ireland as a content creator? Do you think it's hard to get up the ranks, like compared to other places in the UK?
Yeah, I think it is a bit. I think you just gotta know what people like, and
Yes.
I think that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's all about that algorithm as well, isn't it?
Oh.
It's all about that.
Yeah.
algorithm.
One video could get you 2 views, and the next one get 2,000. You just don't know.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it, how it
Yeah,
works?
weird.
Remember the one we literally just uploaded
Yeah.
one yesterday, and we thought it was going to be good because we thought we used the right hashtags. We were looking up these trending hashtags and everything. We uploaded.
You got like 12 views.
It got like 12 views and like a couple of likes. We were like, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's like compared to our most like highest viewed video,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
10,000 views at what is it, like 200 and something odd likes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it was the banger video we done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I mean, it's like I think it's just it depends on how you target it, sort of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
One of the shorts that I put up on YouTube of me doing one of my prank
Okay.
videos, it got like 21,000 views.
That's
Amazing. That's amazing.
That's like the most views
Yeah,
I've ever
yeah.
gotten on YouTube. So
And did you just upload it straight away? Like, did you use any hashtags? Did you do?
I think I used like 3 or 4 hashtags.
Right, okay.
That was about it. So yeah, it definitely does help. You know, whenever you
Yeah.
use the right sort of ones.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. It just really depends on how you use it, sort of thing.
Yeah, it does.
Right, I'm going to throw you out some interesting questions
Now,
here.
actually, speaking
No.
of questions, we do have questions.
Yes,
but
we'll
leave
have
those at the
questions, but
end.
we'll get those after this.
Yeah.
Flat Earth or rounder?
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Right, straight off the bat, I'm going to say circular. Because that's what the Earth is. Because that's what it is, George. George, what's a firmament?
The firmament, big dome. You know this? Have you ever seen Simpsons where he hits a home run and it breaks the wall and all the water comes out? Well, you never know.
I'm not a flat Earth person.
But George, just remember, you have seen footage going up to space. Now, here's the thing, right? We've talked about this before.
Elon Musk's spaceship.
Right, we've talked about this before. Moon landing is fake. I agree with that. But we can still go to space.
Matt, mainlander.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't believe that happened.
Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, because it was fake. I
Yeah.
mean, like we were talking about this.
Right, so obviously you've seen that the famous moon landing video. We've talked about this before on our other episode, but who is filming it? Because obviously whenever they plant the flag, the spaceship leaves. Who's panning the camera? Who is panning the camera? We didn't have technology back then to operate like remotely. We didn't have, so someone had to stay on the moon and pan it.
Yeah, this was 1969. They just pan. You know, when the lunar lander is flying away, they just go.
Yep.
Pan it out, like.
I don't think they thought that far ahead.
No. They didn't have the technology back then.
Yeah, and the president apparently made a landline phone call to the moon. I just can't handle it. Can't handle it.
Typical Americans faking everything.
Obviously,
Right.
they wanted to win the space race. They
Yes,
wanted to get the bragging rights over
With
Russia.
Russia, yeah.
So,
Do you
that's
think the
what-
dog's dead?
Oh, the Russian cosmonaut up there. Oh, yeah.
He got sucked into a black hole, went to a multiverse.
Yeah. Right. So we covered flat Earth. We
Yeah,
covered
yeah,
the moon.
yeah.
What about the Egyptians? Pyramids. Thoughts?
I believe in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
How else would they have moved everything?
Right.
Like how else would they have built them?
Well,
This keeps me up at night thinking about this.
Well, here's the thing though: aliens, giants, or both. For them to build the pyramids, who do you think made it? The aliens, giants, or both?
Yeah, that's a tough question.
Isn't it? I think it was both, and they're in collaboration. Or the aliens were the giants. Shapeshifters.
Shapeshifters as well. That's a separate category. I
Yeah,
think,
well, I mean, same thing, I guess.
like Hillary Clinton and shapeshifter.
Right. Have you heard about Michael and Obama?
no.
Thomas, don't mention this. We'll get assassinated.
Well, I mean, even Obama even said me and Michael have had a lovely time together. Have you not heard those clips?
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh no.
Why every time there's a
rumor that
Michelle Obama is gay.
is actually a man.
Yes.
Yeah,
Have you heard that?
I haven't heard that.
Right. There has been.
hole. It's
Yeah.
TikTok rabbit hole.
Yeah, but pretty much there has been clips that has been leaked online with Obama making public speeches to the audience saying me and Michael. Now you would have thought, no, but his wife's name is Michelle. No, he says Michael. He said, I don't care, shoot me now. I have nothing else to live for. So, right. So
Always a rumor of something.
Right, so we have a couple of questions that have been sent through to us to answer. Now, we have to answer these as close to as realistic as possible. Some of them are quite crude, so we do have to answer them. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. No, we have to answer every single one. Every single one. Right, here we go. Right, first one. Oh, well, hey. Yes. First one. Right, someone has asked us top 5 favorite porn stars, male or female. George?
I don't watch it, so I can't tell you.
Yes, you do.
No. Really? Right, he's cancelled that part. That's all going to be blocked, Thomas.
No.
You have to be careful here. Right.
I'm joking.
Right.
Matt?
No, that's he doesn't have to. Yeah.
I know a few, but I'm not going to say.
Right. Well, that part's cut out. Don't worry. That cuts.
Okay, right. Next question, guys. Cats or dogs?
That's
Favorite-
interesting.
Which one?
Dogs.
Dogs
For sure.
George, you're allergic to cats, so you're going to
I'm
say
allergic to
dogs.
cats, so I have
Yeah.
to say dogs. Yeah.
I know,
yeah.
of course, I have to say dogs. I have a dog myself.
Yeah. That's why it was easy.
I think we've talked about this before. We did mention it, but slightly, right? What are your thoughts on AI's future in the involvement of the movie industry?
I'm not too sure. Probably, I'd say it's very positive.
Yeah, positive.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. There's good things about AI in the movie industry, and obviously there's negative sides to it. Positive is that it has enhanced the way we see editing. Like, I use it almost every day. Like, there's Chat GPT. Adobe has released this thing called Adobe Firefly, where you literally type in whatever you want and they will make it for you. You know,
I've seen that on CapCut.
yeah, even CapCut as well. There's AI systems for that. So I mean, like, it is a positive, but the negative side to things is that it can literally take someone's job, like, you know, especially screenwriters. Like, obviously, ChatGPT, you can just say, write me a script about this, and it will write it out for you, and there you go. But where's the creative side to that? As scriptwriters, you know, you're losing that creativity. I think that's one of the negatives to AI. What's your thoughts, George?
No, I agree with exactly what you said there. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Time will tell, but it will. You know, you always find yourself using it now and then. It's like it kind of makes you a bit more lazy, I would say. You know.
That's why you try to stay as creative as possible. You try not. As hard as it is, you have to try and stay away from the whole AI thing. Even Elon Musk made a statement recently saying, at one stage in our lives, we will all be using AI, and AI will be taking over.
Well, I tell you what, I'll be running into the forest if it becomes like what do you call it, iRobot? Will Smith's iRobot. You know that
You'll be
movie where all
running-
the robots run around.
George, you'll be running into the forest, but for another reason.
Well, it's to survive, Thomas. To survive.
Yeah, from women attacking you. Right, here we go. Right, George, this goes to you. From someone. Discuss the potential of George being able to lift a barbell with actual weight on it each and discuss the potential of George being able to lift a barbell with actual weight on each end. Unlikely.
Well, Curtis, I'll answer your question.
Here we go.
I know who.
Here we go.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I need to get my strength up a bit, and then we'll try the barbell.
Right.
But that's all I can say. I don't know yet.
Swine. Right. He's dodging the question.
I'm dodging the
That's why-
question. I'm
that's
dodging the
why.
question.
Right, here we go. Someone just said this. Why are people up their own holes? George?
It's a very vague question.
I mean, there are a lot of dickheads out there.
There's-
There are
I mean-
loads of dickheads. There's dickheads that we know.
Yeah.
But we're not going to name. But
Yeah. Well, what do you think of social media that
yeah.
it can make some people so self-absorbed and all that? And,
Not even that. It hurts.
Stuck up.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I'd say probably whenever fame gets to their head, they do lose it in a way. So, yeah.
It's very common. Very common thing.
It's a scary thing as well. It's scary because, like you said, it's the fame that gets to them, and like it almost makes them into like a whole different person.
Yeah, I mean, the innocence gets taken. Like, look at people like Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus, such an innocent
so
girl,
many-
and now she's...
even like your guy Sam. Do you know the one who did the James Bond theme music, Sam?
Oh, Sam Smith.
Yeah,
Oh.
again, back then, like, no one heard of him, but he made some amazing tracks.
He
and, like,
did.
he was so great. All of a sudden, his personality changed for some
It all
reason.
changed.
Yeah.
He's not himself, really. He's just pretending. you know.
Yeah, it's scary. But I guess that's why people are up in their
Yeah,
own holes.
yeah.
Right. Now this, right, here we go. We did talk about this between me and you, George, at the very start, but we'll mention it again. How do you feel about wokeism in movies?
What's
Wokeism, so like we were talking about, like the
Yeah.
whole like throwing agendas into your face in movies. So like the whole
So-
woman thing, or the whole thing that they're doing with Snow White, making her black and all that sort of stuff. What do you think?
yeah? It wouldn't really be my sort of thing. I would get involved.
Yeah, very political response.
George, thoughts?
No, look, if as long as you make the movie, a movie with good characters, good story, I don't care who you put in it. As long as it's done well. But if it's done in the way of trying to appease a certain audience, so say they put like an LGBT or a person of color in the movie, but they're not written well, just for that
So like
purpose.
Captain Marvels. Like
Yeah,
the Marvels.
well-
because apparently now, well, obviously we haven't seen, but I've read reviews, and apparently Captain Marvel in this is gay, which is all of a sudden just thrown in our faces. Like we haven't had this character built up at all, and all of a sudden she's gay, and she's in a relationship with Valkyrie.
Valkyrie, yeah.
Yeah, she's in a relationship with her. All of a sudden, just thrown in our faces, just like that. It's I don't know. There was no build up to that. Like we never knew. And then again, the whole Snow White thing, making her black. Why? It's like even like this is a story told years ago, many years ago, and even the name of the movie is called Snow White because her face is white as snow. And now all of a sudden, I don't know. It's oh well. We're moving on. What's the next question here? We have a couple more. No, we're not going to answer that one. That's from a certain person. Talk amongst yourselves and I'll get the other questions up.
Well, how's the weather today, Matt? Belfast weather.
As usual.
Yeah. It gets dark really early these days.
It's because it's winter, yeah, it gets quite early.
Those are my top two small talk lines,
Lovely weather today.
break the ice,
Lovely weather today we're having. Right. Okay, well now we kind of talked about this, but we'll bring it up anyway. Opinions on the ethnic cleansing of Palestine by Israel state.
Oh, we already kind
I
of
know.
got into that. It's
Talk about it again.
no to war. That's all I say.
No to war.
We'll be fine.
I'd say no to wars. But
Yeah. No to war. Let be peace.
Yeah.
Like George used to say, live it up and go limelight.
Well, that's a different kind of war. That's a war in itself.
Right. Now I don't know who's this intended to. It just said, "What made you want to start videography?" Yeah, again, because you're a videographer. Well, how about you then? Let's start with you. What made you start doing videos?
I think I just wanted to I just wanted to start doing it just because I seen so much good content online, and whenever I started watching a lot of the prank videos, I sort of thought to myself, this is something that I want to do, and
Nice.
I started to learn how to do it all myself. So I sort of self-taught in a way.
Nice.
I sort of researched everything, like all the different equipment that I needed to get, like wireless microphones and different sort of cameras, certain way of hiding the cameras as well,
Yeah.
just so people don't notice.
Yeah.
They're being recorded.
Imagine just like a guy
already in the prank videos.
Yeah, imagine like you walk up to someone, there's a GoPro just on your head, or like, are you recording me?
People who use built glasses.
Yes, I want to get those so bad because like they're like 4K as well. Like they're actual glasses, they look like this, but like you can't see them, but there's cameras right there. Like you should get that. You should do it.
I do have a credit card, so you got me tempted.
George, how much money you have?
Well, not enough for those glasses. But well, Thomas, how about you answer the question
Oh,
of
yes.
the fact of your recent decision about videography?
What?
Your recent decision about the a certain job opportunity.
Right, yeah. So, if you don't know, I was asked to do full-time videography for a company. They loved me so much that they were practically giving me the job. But I turned it down.
Yeah. Why'd you turn it down?
As a creative, you know, it's difficult being stuck to one subject. So this would be me recording the same sort of content week after week after week. It'll be like a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, where you don't really get a lot of freedom to yourself. And as much as the money was good, like it was going to be as like the most I would ever make in my life. I was just like, I want to be able to still be creative and be able to work on other projects. Say if I was to do that job, we wouldn't be able to do the podcast. I wouldn't have free time to do the podcast. I wouldn't be able to make short films. I wouldn't be able to work on myself as a freelance videographer. So that's why I went back and said, like, unfortunately, I can't do that. And I think I made the right choice. Obviously, time will tell. We're still growing. You know, the business is still technically new. You know, I've been doing full-time freelance for about 2 years, but realistically, it's been 8. So, you know, but we still have room to grow.
Well, what I like about that decision, or what I respect about it, is the fact that you chose the passion over money.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Even though I'm crying inside,
Yeah.
take me back, please. Or just people just pay me money.
Yeah.
George, how about you? I mean, technically, you're a videographer. Well,
Yeah,
I was saying
yeah,
more. I was saying more filmmaker than videographer.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have been in this if it wasn't for Thomas,
Yes.
because he studied all, he's done all. So growing up, we would do videos and create
Yes,
sketches.
yes.
So you know that's good.
Do you remember Beta Bros?
Oh yeah, we had a cringy channel. Oh, speaking of prank channel, we had 10 years
yes.
ago. We had
Yeah.
the cringiest YouTube channel you ever see.
Yeah.
We'll show you a clip of it, but it's so cringy. It's so bad. But
George Wi-Fi.
oh yeah, we've done a whole sketch about a Wi-Fi box and all that and buying it. And it's,
I think I watched
You saw that one?
Oh.
Here we
I
go.
saw that one.
George back whenever we both had hair.
yeah, we both had hair back then. That's a different time, but.
Different time.
But yeah, it's good fun. You know, it's creative. Videography and filmography is probably the
They're
funnest,
both-
one of the funnest hobbies you can
and
get
they're both
involved
hand
with.
in hand. If you can do film, you can do videography.
Yeah,
If you do
yeah.
videography, you can make a film. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
What would be? Obviously, you've only just started, but you have made films.
Yeah,
what has
we.
been your favorite project to work
Oh,
on?
there's been a few, but
Big one.
our recent one is a Lonely Hearts Club
Yes.
comedy sketch.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What'd you think?
Brilliant. I thought it was pretty
Thanks,
funny.
man. Thanks, man. Yeah. it
So
was-
that's, and there's other ones, but this one recently I've been very proud of it because we've won an award for it, and it's just it makes you feel good about the
even
whole
though it's
thing.
only
You know,
one award.
that's one award, but it's better than zero. Yeah, it's better than nothing. So
So you would choose Lonely Hearts over Like Five Like Stranger
yeah, because it was
or Infected even like technically. that
Oh
is
yeah, I
yours.
enjoy Infected and other things, but in terms of the comedy aspect,
Yeah.
I cried laughing. You know, there's something about doing a comedy that you can't beat it. You know.
Yeah.
Nice. So we are on to our final question, right? Actually, do you know, Matt, this is a question for you,
Yep.
right? No, it's regarding me and George, but I want you to answer this.
Okay.
Yep.
Who's the most likely to get rich, famous first, Thomas or George? Here we go.
Keep in mind, guys, he's wedged between us, so you
Keep
know.
in mind, I'm wearing a £160 hoodie right
Oh,
here.
here we go.
I'd say you, Thomas.
Why is that? Why is that?
I don't know, probably because you're the videographer.
Well, fair point. Fair point.
But
yeah.
But George, how about you and your Pokemon cards?
Yeah, Pokemon cards are fun. You can sell Pokemon cards.
you can.
Yeah, have you sold any?
I haven't though.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's about it. Unless we have any other questions. Do you have any other questions you would like to ask George?
Well,
What?
how have you enjoyed the experience on the podcast?
I have, yes. Thanks very much for having me on.
No worries. No
We,
worries.
we've enjoyed it.
Yeah,
we've enjoyed it.
For people who don't know who you are, what is your TikTok handle? Like, what's your name on TikTok?
It's that guy with a beard.
So there you go, guys. There's his plug. So if you want to check out all of his prank videos, all of his other content on TikTok, go check him out. I'll also leave a link to his TikTok in the description below. So guys, that is it for now. Thanks very much for watching and for listening. We will be back again with another guest in the near future. Hopefully next month. We're trying to make this like a monthly thing. We keep saying it's a monthly thing, but we'll see. Guys, thank you very much. And again, thank you very much to Audacity for letting us use their premises. Best coffee in the entire world. All I. And their sausage rolls are dead to beat. Thanks very much for watching and for listening, and we will see you next time. Hosted by Thomas McCullen and George Gibson.